Have you ever felt that the more you try to control your stress, the less in control you actually feel? What if I told you there's a scientific reason behind this, and better yet, a way to optimize it to enhance your performance? Welcome to our deep dive into the Yerkes-Dodson law, a principle that reveals how the right amount of stress can actually boost your productivity, creativity, and overall success. Whether you're a student, a professional, or just someone looking to manage day-to-day stress, stick around. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to harness stress to your advantage and perform at your best. Curious to find out how? Let's get started. Stress. It's a word we hear almost daily and experience just as often. But what really is stress? At its core, stress is our body's natural response to pressures from a situation or life event. What contributes to stress can vary hugely from person to person and differs according to our social and economic circumstances, the environment we live in, and our genetic makeup. While stress is often depicted negatively, it actually has a dual nature. Yes, excessive stress can lead to burnout, affecting our health and well-being negatively. However, stress in the right amount can be incredibly motivating and essential for survival. It sharpens our senses and primes our bodies to take on challenges, which is crucial especially when high performance is required. Understanding this balance is key to not only surviving but thriving in high-pressure environments. It helps us recognize when stress is becoming detrimental, so we can take steps to manage it effectively before it overwhelms us. Knowing how to work with stress rather than against it can transform our lives, enabling us to achieve more with less mental strain. Let's explore a pivotal concept that revolutionized our understanding of the stress-performance relationship, the Yerkes-Dodson law. Formulated in 1908 by psychologists Robert M. Yerkes and John Dillingham Dodson, this law illustrates that there is an optimal level of arousal for peak performance. Too little, and we're lethargic and disengaged. Too much, and we become overwhelmed and inefficient. Imagine a bell-shaped curve. At the lower end, insufficient stress results in a lack of motivation and poor performance. As stress increases, so does efficiency and focus, up to a point. This peak is where stress levels are just right to maximize our productivity and effectiveness, what we often refer to as being in the zone. However, past this peak, any additional stress only serves to impair performance, leading to mistakes and decreased efficiency. This curve is crucial because it shows us that the key to optimizing our performance isn't about eliminating stress completely, but managing it so that we can consistently operate near this optimal peak. Identifying your personal optimal stress level is key to utilizing the Yerkes-Dodson law in your everyday life. But how do you determine this level? It starts with self-awareness. Pay attention to your own responses to different stress levels. When do you feel in the zone? When do you start to feel overwhelmed? These observations are your first clues. Start by monitoring your daily activities and note when you feel most productive and engaged. Are you energized by tight deadlines, or do they make you anxious and error-prone? Conversely, consider times when you might feel understimulated. Does your performance drop when the pressure isn't there? Look for patterns, times of day, types of tasks, or specific environments where you hit that sweet spot of optimal stress. This ongoing process of monitoring and reflection helps you not only understand, but also predict your peak performance times, enabling you to schedule critical tasks during these periods. Once you've identified your optimal stress level, the next step is learning how to maintain it. Whether you need to ramp up your arousal to reach that peak or dial it back to avoid burnout, here are some strategies that can help. Increasing stress productively. If you find yourself understimulated, inject some healthy pressure into your routine. Set challenging, yet achievable goals. Introduce variety or time constraints to mundane tasks, to make them more engaging. Even changing your environment can add a little beneficial stress, like working in a bustling coffee shop instead of at home. Reducing excessive stress. For those times when you're overwhelmed, prioritize tasks and break them into smaller, manageable steps. Practice relaxation techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, or progressive muscle relaxation. Regular physical activity is also vital. It not only reduces stress hormones, but also boosts your mood. Maintaining stress levels. Consistency is key in managing your optimal stress. Regular check-ins with yourself, like journaling or reflective meditation, can help you stay aware of your stress levels. Ensure you have a good balance between work and relaxation. Too much of either can tip you out of your optimal zone. By consciously adjusting your stress levels according to these strategies, you can stay closer to your peak performance zone. This doesn't just improve productivity and efficiency, but also enhances your overall well-being. Understanding your optimal stress level isn't just theory. It has practical applications across various fields. For instance, in the world of sports, athletes often use techniques to manage their arousal levels for peak performance during competitions. Coaches might use motivational speeches to increase arousal for lethargic teams, or calming techniques like deep breathing to help overly anxious athletes focus before a big event. In the corporate world, companies have implemented flexible work schedules and stress management programs, recognizing that employee performance peaks when stress is managed effectively. Google, for example, has meditation and mindfulness courses available to employees to help manage stress and maintain productivity. Furthermore, educational settings have also adapted by designing curriculums that include breaks and recreational activities alongside challenging coursework, understanding that students perform best when they are neither bored nor overwhelmed. These real-world applications show that when individuals and organizations understand and apply the principles of the Yerkes-Dodson law, they can significantly enhance performance and well-being. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel for more insights into psychology and productivity. Don't forget to like and share this video with someone who could benefit from understanding how to harness their stress for better performance. We'd love to hear from you as well. Comment below with your experiences of finding and maintaining your optimal stress levels, or any strategies you've found effective. And, of course, thanks for daring to know.